Good morning. Today is Monday, February 3, 2025, and of course, we are on the site of Inside Nigeria, your breakfast from leadership television. My name is Winifred Bobo, your host of the program. On today's show, we are looking at what national papers in the country are saying. What are the trendy issues? We'll look at the cover and their stories. Of course, we always want to start with Nigeria's most influential newspaper, Leadership, and its sister publication, National Economy. Let's go with Leadership this Monday. It says, Trump trade war, Nigeria orders risk imported inflation. Trump trade war, Nigeria orders risk imported inflation. Experts doubt Nigeria's capacity to exploit trade opportunities. Predict crude oil price fall, let's put Nigeria first presidency. China to report Trump to WTO as Canada, Mexico retaliate. This is Trump trade war. It's a breaking story and it's also trending in some other papers we have on our menu this Monday. Still on leadership newspaper, we are on to Leadership Gold Standard Awards Picture Series, and today's series we have the Vice Chairman Leadership Group Limited, Mr. Mike Okwere, presenting award nomination letter to Akwa Ibom State Governor Umo Eno as Governor of the Year 2024 at the Government House, Uyo. Congratulations to the governor. Of course, in response, he said this award is a validation of our efforts and it will ginger us to do more. Congratulations to the governor, Governor Eno of, Akwa Ibom State. Still on leadership, 2027, El-Rufai Amechi Obi ordered spreading hostility presidency. Presidential assent delaying regional commissions take off. 28 die in Ondo road crash. 16 rescued from traffickers in Kaduna. And the last story on the business board says FBN, that is First Bank of Nigeria, why banks cannot comply with order lifting restrictions on GHL's accounts. This is a developing story between First Bank of Nigeria and GHL, owned by the publisher of THISDAY, that is General Hydrocarbons Limited, GHL. From the cover of Leadership, we move inside the paper where we have our stand, and today's stand is on no negotiation with bandits. No negotiation with bandits. Today's stand on Leadership. The recent declaration by Kaduna State Governor Uba Sani defending his administration's decision to negotiate with bandits marks a dangerous turning point in Nigeria's fight against insecurity. While the governor's intention to save lives is understandable, this approach represents a fundamental misconception of how to address the devastating security challenges facing the nation. With over 600,000 deaths from insecurity between 2023 and April 2024 alone, according to the National Bureau of Statistics, the stakes could not be higher. The Northwest region, which has borne the brunt of this violence with 206,030 deaths, stands as a stark reminder of the failure of previous negotiation attempts. As we advance, the focus must remain on strengthening our security apparatus, improving intelligence gathering, and addressing the root causes of insurgency through legitimate means. This is the stand today on Leadership newspaper. Our stand: no negotiation with bandits. From our stand page 3, we move to the back page of Leadership, where we have Monday column with Dakuku Pity side. Today's column is on cash for legislative approval. Cash for legislative approval. Monday column with Dakuku Pity side. And in quote, public confidence in government institutions is rapidly eroding as lawmakers are perceived to prioritize personal gain over national development. And on Ghana must go, presidential aid to Nigerians expect another electricity tariff hike within months. That is the news. And of course, Ghana must go replied, cuckoo kilos. Wow. For more continuation of this Monday column, inside stories, and continuation of headline stories on Leadership newspaper this Monday, don't forget to log on to the website of Leadership, www.leadership.ng. From Leadership, we move over to the next paper on our menu, and that is THISDAY. THISDAY says court stops customs from collecting excise duty on non-alcoholic carbonated beverage. Court stops customs from collecting excise duty on non-alcoholic carbonated beverage. Declares Ministry of Finance circular null and void. Stops customs from collecting transport feeding allowance from NECA. As we snipers from that leading story on this day today, Justice Obiora Egwatu of the Federal High Court Abuja has ruled that the Nigerian Customs Service (NCS) should stop the collection of excise duty on non-alcoholic carbonated sweetened beverage from members of the Nigerian Employers Consultative Association (NECA). The NECA members, including Nigeria Bottling Company Limited (NBC) and 7-Up Bottling Company Limited (SBC). According to the court, the ruling barring NCS from collecting the excise duty would be enforced pending when the provisions of Section 13 of the Customs Excise Tariff etc. Consolidation Act Cap C49 LFN are complied with. These are paragraphs from the leading story on this day, this Monday. Court stops customs from collecting excise duty on non-alcoholic carbonated beverage. Oando released 2024 financial results, gross revenue to 4.1 trillion naira. First Bank admits defeat in Mareva case, seeks appeal without due process. GHL says desperation. Federal government alerts Nigerians, activates emergency measures following Ebola outbreak in Uganda. And above the masthead of this day, trade war, Canada, Mexico, China set to retaliate Trump's sweeping tariffs. 2025 Grammy Awards, Tems wins Best African Music Performance. Congratulations to Tems on this audacious award. And of course, here's more to Afrobeats making the waves globally. The story is on page 8 of this day. 2025 Grammy Awards, Tems wins Best African Music Performance. From this day, we move over to the next paper we have on our menu this Monday, and that is The Guardian. The Guardian says anxiety over oil output exploration as 55 licenses expire this year. Anxiety over oil output exploration as 55 licenses expire this year. Beneath that leading story, we have illustration Nigeria's 2025 oil production target 2.06 million barrels per day. And just beside it, we have oil gas exploration in Nigeria. Oil exploration licenses expiring by June 2025. That is 55 oil exploration licenses. 161 companies holding 47 PPL fields in shallow water. 3 companies holding 3 OML/OPL in deep water. Average targeted daily production from all PPLs is 94,000 barrels. PPLs awarded in 2022 for 3 years with conditional 3 years extension for production. These are the illustrations beneath the leading story today on the Guardian newspaper. Anxiety over oil output exploration as 55 licenses expire this year. Beneath that leading story on the Guardian, state governors and lustful appetite for more airports is actually the editorial, and it runs on page 12 of the Guardian. State governors and lustful appetite for more airports. As per CDWR, fourth electricity telecom tariffs hike. Obasa's ousting divides APC as fashions battle for control. Telcos prepare 50% tariff hike set for rollout in March. Obi declines flight of pensioners, calls for humane leadership. Oando announces 65.5 billion naira profit, 4.1 trillion naira revenue in 2024. Unilag chapter plans protest as Southwest MDCAN begins strike today. And atop the masthead of the Guardian, FBN, why banks cannot comply with order lifting restrictions on GHL's accounts. That concludes the review of the front page news on this day newspaper this Monday. For more, log on to the website of the Guardian, www.guardian.ng. From the Guardian, we move over to the next paper on our menu, and that is Vanguard. Vanguard says subsidy removal. Oil marketers expand borrowings by 76.5% to 3.0 trillion naira. Profit up 49.9% to 420.9 billion naira. As their cost of doing business rises 78.9% to 156.9 billion naira. Revenue rate rises 57.9% to 5.3 trillion naira. Analysts, economic experts link situation to deregulation, say investors are up to higher dividend. The regulation had been very costly to businesses, citizens, Dr. Yusuf. That those are kickers to the leading story on Vanguard this Monday. Subsidy removal, oil marketers expand borrowings by 76.5% to 3.0 trillion naira. Telecom hike, federal government meets NLC leaders over tomorrow's protest. Vice principal wife, 3 children perish in Borno inferno. Nigeria, Africa under pressure as Trump slams tariff on Canada, Mexico, China. Again, First Bank abuses court processes coming from GHL. Nachima Neka slam presidential aid for threatening fresh electricity tariff hike. That also concludes review of front headline stories on Vanguard this Monday. For more, log on to the website of Vanguard. Let's move to the next paper we have on our menu. That is Daily Sun. Daily Sun says price war looms in fuel market as Dangote refinery destroys price dynamics. Whose NNPCL marketers in tight corner. Landing cost of imported petrol now 929.26 naira per litre. I'll take that leading story today on Daily Sun once again. Price war looms in fuel markets as Dangote refinery destroys price dynamics. Whose NNPCL marketers in tight corner. Landing cost of imported petrol now 929.26 naira per litre. Deportee undergoes surgery in NDLEA custody to expel 81 wraps of cocaine in stomach. This is a trendy story. Yesterday we read of a deportee that was caught with 81 wraps of cocaine. He had to ingest that wraps of cocaine out of his stomach. Underneath that, police warn deporters as enforcement of third-party insurance policy begins. Nigeria loses 2.5 trillion naira annually to non-implementation of national single window. Minister says pause plagued by delays, administrative bottlenecks under old system. Igbo leaders renew push for Kanu's release, tax Ohaneze PG on unity. El-Rufai risk suspension, expulsion from APC. The story runs on page 28 of Daily Sun. It's also on that note we conclude review of front headline stories today on Daily Sun newspaper. For more, don't forget to log on to the website of Daily Sun, www.thesun.ng. From Daily Sun, we move over to the next paper we have on our menu this Monday, and that is our sister publication, National Economy. Let's see what National Economy has on its cover this week. National Economy says as global economic disruption intensifies, Nigeria's backward integration plan faces tough test. As global economic disruption intensifies, Nigeria's backward integration plan faces tough test. Country needs to strengthen local industries urgently, according to stakeholders. Nations may introduce protectionist policies to tackle Trump's sanctions. And underneath that, we have boosting financial inclusion with NIMC multi-purpose card. The story is on page 15 of National Economy. It says boosting financial inclusion with the National Identity Management Commission multi-purpose card. And about the masthead of leadership, don't forget we've been doing countdown. The paper has been doing countdown on leadership's awardees. Oshomole others get leadership awards, just like its sister publication, Leadership newspaper. And don't also forget to log on to the website of National Economy, www.nationaleconomy.com, to read more on this week's trending business stories. It's on that note we conclude today's Inside Nigeria brought to you on Leadership Television. Unfortunately, our modern guest is on transit and couldn't be with us today for the program, for the concluding part of the program. But don't forget to join us same time, same station for another fresh edition of the program. My name is Winifred Ugbebo. Thanks for joining us.
Get ready for the Leadership Awards and Conference 2024. Join us as we celebrate excellence across various fields, honoring those who've made remarkable impacts. Award categories include Person of the Year, Quinquennial Award for Governance and Infrastructure, Governors of the Year, Business Person of the Year, and many more. Stay updated by following us on social media and visiting our website, leadership.ng. For sponsorship and inquiries, contact us today. Leadership Award and Conference 2024, celebrating excellence, inspiring the future. Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last